Oh fuck! I left my phone over the other side. I needed that. I do need that. I actually do need that. Wait. I'm going back.
Oh no.
Sorry, guys. One minute. What we can do is we'll have it on here so we can actually like see people's comments, because the danger is that there'll be a ton of people watching this and we won't be able to see anything that they are doing. All right, well, hello everyone that may be joining us right now. You have got a very special treat this evening. This is going to be a very special edition of Overviewed. I think this is actually like the first ever official like live recorded in the flesh Overviewed that we've ever done. Mm-hmm. And joining us today is the man of the moment. He's got his brand new EP out right now, the Love and Hate EP. Everyone give it up for Skylark. The crowd goes wild. Oh, sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath for that right there.
Are you quick of breath?
I'm quick of breath. Oh, I see. You know, I'm made of glass, mate. You know what I mean? Like, I'm very fragile. Oh, hello to everyone watching right now. Give us a share if you can. Say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. We are 100% live right now. This is not a pre-recorded show. We are 100% live, and we'll be able to take your questions. And we're going to have a little bit of fun this evening because Mr. Tebow here has been. Well, we had the EP launch party on
Friday. No, Saturday.
It was Saturday, yeah. We had the EP launch party on Saturday, and yeah, Tebow here, we had a little bit of a celebration, and we brought him over, and yeah, we thought that we would do a little bit of a live interview, something that I've not actually probably done. Obviously, we've done like quite a few Zoom or Discord or whatever. Hypedit? I don't know what I'm talking about, Hypedit. Not Hypedit. Discord. We've done a few like Discord... we've done a few like Discord things. So yeah, I thought that we would do like a little bit of a live interview and ask some questions. You know, you guys feel free to ask us some questions because why not? Yeah, look, we've got it live right here. My full on like professional
the professional setup.
The professional setup. I mean, this is literally like my house. We're in the other end of the office. I got to work out where to look because we got to look directly into the directly to the thing. Big up to everyone watching. We've got Mr. James Perez in the house, Adam Slevin. Who else we got? Marcus. Can everyone hear us okay? We coming through okay? I hope we are. Yeah, big up. So I guess we start. Tebow, how are you doing? How are you doing today? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing all right. We had a little bit of a hectic weekend. We've had a hectic few days. We've done quite a lot of
stuff.
We've done a lot of stuff last few days. Of course, we had like a really good EP launch party on Saturday even. Well, actually, no. Technically, you did actually play on Sunday.
That's true.
I forced Tebow to do a
4 to 5,
4 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the morning set. You don't usually play that late, right?
No.
How was it though?
It was great. Although quite a different experience playing in the UK than Europe, and it's even more so now that I got to play again since the pandemic in June. So, but it was only, of course, European shows, which is a different vibe, a different setup, a different way of playing, I guess. So.
What do you think? What do you think is if you were to what are some of the biggest differences between European and UK shows? If you were to say,
the vibe is way different. You know, Europe you can play a lot of stuff. I would say. I
Right.
reckon. Whereas UK is more narrowed down to.
Jungle Rollers, mate. They're in the Rollers, mate.
No, of course, not only, but yeah, you gotta play some of that, I guess.
Yeah, well, you know, you definitely went in with a very kind of like European set, should we say?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, I'll play my thing, you know.
You did the Skylark thing. I thought it went down really well. Actually, you know, I really thought, you know, personally, I did think it was one of the best sets of the evening. So, yeah, big up.
I'm glad. Thanks.
Definitely book Skylark for your event.
Yes.
If you're an event promoter out there, book this man. He is a very good DJ. He's making some phenomenal music. Speaking of phenomenal music, we'll talk a little bit about the Love and Hate EP, because obviously, really that's the reason that you're here. We got one of the
flyers, or
we got the flyers. We also, if anyone didn't know, we are actually doing the Love and Hate EP on vinyl as well.
Yep.
We have test presses here at the moment. The vinyl is being delivered. I think it's the 1st of December that it's being delivered. Big up to Triple Vision over in Holland for making that happen. Yep. And yeah, so this is like the first ever piece of Skylark vinyl.
Solo.
What? Where else did you had a collab on somewhere?
Well, if I remember correctly, definitely the Visage first EP on 1985, the Empire tune is pressed, and also
nice.
the Archive collab on his Flex Out album. I think that's also pressed on vinyl, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I've never released myself an EP on vinyl yet. So yeah, it's the first one.
We've just had Adam Slevin telling us that you're not a real DJ unless you play vinyl. So and apparently he only plays vinyl.
Yeah, I mean, good thing I'm a producer.
You know? Do you play vinyl? Have you played vinyl?
I've got quite a few vinyl, but I don't want to play them, man. It's just like, I'm really diligent with my vinyl. I don't want to like put my fingers on it. I don't want to scratch them. I don't want to travel with them, so they stay nice and clean and like.
Well, maybe with the success of the EP and a few gigs, maybe get a turntable. Or have you got one?
Yeah, I've already got one.
But not like a Technic. Not you can't DJ on it.
No,
right?
no, it's a project one, I think.
Right. Okay. Okay, yeah, but okay, well, but yeah, but the vinyl thing. But obviously, yeah, first ever solo release on vinyl. How does it feel? Like, I don't know, like, is it good?
Yeah, it's great. No, it's great. It's a lot of work, way more than just digital. Let's be honest. But I think it pays off. Like, I'm super excited. First of all, just seeing this piece of test press, but I'm even more so excited for the final product to come with the like. Absolute magnificent art from Jedier.
Big up to Jedier.
It's all bespoke. Like I selected it myself, and I think it looks great. And like even the color of the vinyl, it's marble red and black.
Yeah,
so.
I think if you actually follow the link that is in the it is somewhere. It's somewhere in this video. If you follow the link. You should be able to get onto our Bandcamp and go check out the vinyl, go check out how it looks. Like, yeah, it's a really like complete kind of, like you're saying, a complete body of work. We really have got like bespoke artwork.
Yeah.
It's a full color disc. We're actually only pressing 200 as well. So it's going to be super limited. So go buy it.
Yeah, go grab it because
there's
quite a few copies already flew off, so
they've been selling really well. So
yeah, so if you want one, go grab it.
Go buy it right now. That's the thing. I mean, what did you say was the because I would say that as an artist you have quite you do like to you're very hands on with a release. What would you say was the hardest kind of like part of the EP process this time round?
Considering the time it took me to actually wrap it up was get all the mixes to the same point, like same loudness and consistency,
right?
And yeah, since it's an EP that tells a story, it was like figuring out the pitch of it, and then I had a lot of tunes that would fit an EP, but as soon as I had the theme, I had to narrow it down to like what I wanted to to tell with this music, you know. So that was like that with the mixes, like bringing it all together to the same level. Consistency, that was the most difficult, I guess.
I remember you did have like quite a few versions of some of the mixes. You'd be like, no, this isn't good enough. Like, you push yourself to like take it to that next level, I guess.
Yeah.
And like you said, you touched on like the actual like theme of the EP. So there is the real like running love and hate. That is the narrative, or is there more to it?
Yeah, no, it's all it's like a cycle actually. It's all connected. So for those like it's meant for you as a listener to like project yourself and think about whatever you want with the title. But for me, it's the relationship with music. I really love making music, but for example, I hate doing mixdowns. You know,
I'm sure you're not the only producer here.
So, but it's a cycle because it goes through. Like Nightcall is called Nightcall. First, it's a reference for a movie as well. Like, because the whole EP is also a reference to filmmaking, because it's a reference to Nicholas Winding Refn, one of my favorite director. So
right, yeah.
Which is a big influence for me as visuals, music, and yeah. So Nightcall is like double influence, but it's also meant like I oftentimes find myself wanting to make music at night. So kind of like the Nightcall, making music, you know, followed by desire of making music again.
Right.
Then Don't Worries, you know, like you can go to sleep, forget about it, work on it tomorrow.
Right.
And it goes again, love and hate, and it's a cycle, you know.
I like that's really cool. I like that. I don't think maybe I didn't fully realize. So it is. Yeah. So it's kind of it's your love and hate of the process. Really.
Yeah.
That is
absolutely.
There you go. Look, even I'm being told things that even I didn't have any clue. And like, well, no, obviously, I had some idea, but not quite to that level. Have you got? Do you know which track sort of like you had like extra sort of problems with, or any track that?
I think the one that caused me the most issue was Don't Worry.
Right.
The first drop was really easy to make. I had that vocal that really like everything went smooth, but finding a second drop that could stand out after that bang of the first drop was quite a challenge, actually.
Right.
It was like I made a few versions, and that's the first version I've made.
Right.
Which I initially didn't like so much, but then when I like let it sit and think about it come later, I decided to keep it that way because it was a nice contrast between like the steppy version of the first drop.
And then it really sort of like goes in like militantly. Yeah. No, that's interesting. It's interesting. I wonder if we have any. Do we actually have any? Do we have actually any questions?
I've seen a few coming through.
There is a few questions here. Please, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. Preferably ask Thibaut the questions because this is like his show.
I've seen someone asking if I'm going to be playing in the UK soon. Well, I'm playing in Manchester this Friday for Hit and Run. So if you're around, it's going to be Rohan, Imanu, Ivy Lab, Late Sleeper, and myself.
Damn.
Yeah, don't miss it.
Hit and Run in Manchester. What is that? Which club is that?
I think it's Hidden.
Hidden.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the Manchester gang, please definitely do go out and check that out because that is going to be a big show. The professional phone setup.
Oh yeah.
We also have please can you? They want to know about your skincare routine. Do you have a skincare routine?
I'm French.
Is that a yes
I'm
then?
French. No, I'm French. It's like
you've got naturally lovely great skin. Unlike us British, that our skin is just kind of like falling off.
You're all red.
I'm all red already. I'm always all red. I'm always inflamed. I don't have the best skin in the world. Moving on very swiftly. Someone asked, is the release live on Apple Music?
It should be.
It's not. No. So it was actually it's Beatport and Spotify exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think you can get it on Bandcamp and our website now. If you do want to like get it a little bit cheaper than Beatport, that's a little bit of a hack there. And it's going to be out on Apple Music in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, that is when you can get it on Apple Music. Sorry, Apple Music people. Someone asks, what's the secret for perfect low end? There you go.
Well, I don't think there's the secret sauce, if you see what I mean. But the way I do it is a lot of EQ. I try like to isolate the things I want to like focus on. That is the bass, for example. And if you want to give the most room possible to that element, so it means carving out a lot of lows from the other elements, so that there's like space for bass, for example. That's how I do it. So yeah,
that's the secret sauce Skylark tip. So I hope that answered that question. I had no idea what he was really talking about there. I mean, I just sort of like nodded my head and like I sort of smiled and waved and was like, yeah, excellent. There you go. Favorite coffee? Someone has asked, what's your favorite coffee?
I don't have a favorite, but I have a favorite type of roasting, which is light roast.
A light roast.
I do like fruity, sweet coffee.
Fruity.
Acidic as well. Like.
This man actually does take your coffee very seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never booked an artist and they've actually turned up with their own coffee grinder and roaster.
That's right.
I tell you what, I should probably get it. Where is it?
It's on the kitchen.
Well, I'll get it. Everyone, I'm going to show you Skylark's coffee roaster because, like I said, like he's actually turned up with his own coffee machine. Wait, 2 seconds.
Yeah. Shout out to James Hoffman, the fucking king of coffee on YouTube. Yeah. That's just the grinder.
What bit am I missing?
That's the grinder. Coffee beans. The scale. Obviously, you want to weigh the water. You want to weigh the coffee.
I mean, it does kind of look like you've kind of shown up with some sort of. It does look a little bit suspect. Did you have any problems at border getting this through?
Never.
Not even no one like looked at that through your bag and were like,
no.
We need to check this. I mean,
no, because you can clearly see coffee beans, and I've got like a coffee bag as well on the trolley.
Maybe that's how you could get away with smuggling in. You could like replace the coffee beans with like no. You're not following me. You're not following me. So this is an impressive bit of kit. So for any like serious coffee lovers out there, get yourself one of these.
Yeah.
Where would you buy one of these?
Amazon. That's made from Japan, dude. So you gotta grab it from Amazon. That's it.
And there you go. It comes with its own scales and everything. Someone asked, do you wake and bake? I don't know who that's directed at. Thibaut definitely doesn't. Do you know what a wake and bake is? No.
No. What is it?
A wake and bake is usually when you smoke marijuana in the morning. So you wake and then you bake. You get baked.
Oh, you're right. Well, I don't smoke and I don't do anything, so
you don't. You're you're clean. It's a clean. Just lots and lots of coffee. Just lots and lots of coffee, which is actually an underrated drug that not actually a lot of people do realize is actually a very very powerful drug. Someone asks, will you ever come to South Africa?
I mean, I'd love to.
I mean, I probably can say, maybe, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't reveal too much, but I am in talks at the moment with potentially coming over to South Africa with Overview. Probably have said too much. I hope that obviously the promoters in South Africa are okay with me saying this information, but yeah, 2022, all things well and good. We're going to be hopefully like bringing some artists out there. Hopefully going to be making it a semi-regular thing. I think that's like Johannesburg and Cape Town that we're potentially going to be in. So I would assume that one day we'll bring you over. Where's I know this is probably a bit of a usual question, but where's the one place you really would like to go to play if you could pick somewhere? Japan.
Yeah.
Big in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a cool thing. So yeah, any Japanese promoters out there as well? Skylark would really love to come to Japan. Yeah. I mean, I know like it's easier said than done, and obviously like
especially nowadays.
Especially now, I mean, it's and that's the thing I always say with like South Africa and any I don't know, you kind of got used to kind of like, I don't know, you kind of make plans, but you're never totally sure whether or not they're actually going to happen. So Liam Hijack, big up to Liam Hijack. He asks, would you rather be or a wasp? Would you rather be a bee or a wasp, or would you rather get stung by one? I mean, what could you? I mean,
None.
I'd rather be a bee. I mean, if I was personally to be a bee, I mean, I feel like bees are like better
For the environment.
I mean, I tell you what. It's one thing I will say is that I was always a wasp hater, but wasps are actually they're also really important for the ecosystem. Yeah, they actually are like pollinators themselves. Wasps get a bad rep. I think it's because they don't make honey, because obviously like honey is like fucking sick.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if wasps do anything like that really. I mean, they do just seem to be like going around stinging people, but I think that they do have like quite a high impact. Adam Slevin asks, how often do you think about penguins?
Every day.
Every day. Every day. Those little beaks and like just the way they glide through the water. It's just like poetry in motion. Honestly, it's like penguins are pretty sick animals. Actually, I do like penguins. They're like, you know. I rate penguins. Big up to any penguins out there. Someone just said fuck wasps. Look, I know wasps get a bad rep, but believe me, wasps are actually like they're good. They're actually good for the environment. So the next time you think about killing a wasp, don't kill it. Just usher it outside, let it fly away because it will help pollinate and it will help like do some good things for the environment. Maxim has asked the question in French, so I'm not going to be able to read that.
What's my type of bread? He said baguette, but basically it's
What's your favourite type of baguette? Or type of bread?
I do like for my French people outside the 1900 traditional baguettes. Oh, these man. They're like pointy and a little bit of flour, and it's using like some like special type of grain.
That's the ultimate baguette, right?
There's no ultimate baguette. If you go to a good bakery, every bread is gonna be good. Like I even tasted like how do you call that in English? I actually forgot. It's not wheat, but it's the hemp.
Oh,
Hemp
right.
bread.
Hemp bread.
Yeah, I've ate it.
Hemp bread.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago at my father's place. It was delicious.
And you say you don't wake and bake.
No,
Clearly you do it, but in a different way. You know, he wakes and then he bakes a loaf of bread.
No, I didn't bake it. I bought it.
Oh, okay. Do you make it? You ever make your own bread at all? Or?
No, because luckily in France we've got good bakeries, so
yeah,
you
I can imagine that.
I mean, it's a lot of work doing your own bread, so I can just pop in a good bakery, buy a good one.
Save yourself a lot of time and effort.
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go. You're lucky to you're lucky to have that.
US tour. I would love to.
US tour.
Yeah, I would love to.
That's a bit much.
Hopefully, the sooner the better. You know.
The sooner the better. Hopefully, I mean, like I think it's a little bit of a challenging place at the moment again to get over to the US.
Yeah. Especially since the pandemic, it was already hard before.
Yeah.
It's even harder now. So I guess it will happen at some point, but I cannot tell you.
US promoters, get in contact right now.
Yeah.
I would love to do the whole I'd love to do like the whole like US thing. Maybe like drive across the country, do like a bit of a tour. Maxime has said there's like there is like a slapback echo on Tebow's mic. I have to be honest, like we are like completely winging it.
Yeah.
How I don't know how I would like. Do you think that's my fault? Or do you think that's your fault?
I think you might be talking maybe
a little bit too loud.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to get over here a little bit more.
Try and do that.
I'll point my direction. Let me know if it's a little bit better. I'm sorry, I am very loud. I'm a very loud individual at times. You've said British people are quite loud, right?
Yeah. You especially though.
Me especially. I can't help it. I just get so excited. Okay, so Frank Pomes. I'm going to say Frank Pomes or Frank Poms. He says, Skylark, what inspires the unique polyrhythms and grooves in your work? Love it. There's a technical question right there.
I mean, most likely the music I listen on a daily basis, which would be hip hop, jazz, classical. You know, there's like, it's not as like, you know, as ingrained as it would be in drum and bass. So then I just do it. I don't think about it so much. But probably the music that I listen on a daily basis influences what I make without me noticing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Trying to get I guess it's that thing of like, you can take a bit of it's, you know, again, like a bit of a thing of getting a bit more of a fresher inspiration, I guess, because I think if you end up like you're probably listening to drum and bass all the time,
Yeah,
you get caught in that trap of
yeah, of course. Not even sure what was your idea or what was from a tune you listened. So yeah.
Would you say that there was any kind of like outside influences from any sort of like musical genres in the Love and Hate EP? Anything sort of?
Oh yeah, I mean, Love and Hate is more of a. It's inspired by classical music and cinematic music and like non-drum and bass music. Like,
I know I'm sorry, guys. Just to let you know, we actually did release a track that wasn't drum and bass on this EP. Oh, what genre? I mean, what it's like electronica, I guess.
And it's a title track.
And it is a title track as well, which I think is actually quite a brave move.
Yeah.
What was the thought of that? Like, what did you just want to sort of test people? I mean, or show that you're a bit more versatile as well. Like,
no, I just wanted to do that too, and I really liked it, and I wanted to put it out. That's it.
Make it a title track.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Love and Hate does sound pretty cool as well. So that helps. So you said like cinematic kind of like inspired it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's Nicholas Winding Refn talking on this tune, so it's directly influenced by cinema as well.
Sorry, what was the name of that guy, just for everyone
Nicholas Winding Refn, NWR. The guy that made Drive, The Neon Demon, Valhalla Rising, Pusher, Only God Forgives.
Okay, I do know what I'll be honest. I think I remember you did. You were talking about this film director, but I've not seen any of the films that you're referencing.
It's really, really good.
Proper cinema.
Yeah, and it's the most beautiful visuals you can have, in my opinion. Just like the way it colors, the way it's shot, it's just brilliant, man.
Right, cool. That's cool. That's really cool. Okay, well there you go. Look, there's a little tip. Definitely go check out that film director, and if you do, you may be able to kind of see where Thibaut was coming from with the latest EP. We've already done the wasp the wasp or the bee question. James Priz, no, wasps are cursed. No, wasps are not cursed. Like I said, look, big up wasps, big up on my wasp crew. Here's a question. Where is the worst place you have DJ'd and why? Oh, that's a bit. Ooh, is that hard? Can you answer that, or are you allowed to answer? Please don't say Volks either. Come on. He's gonna say Volks, isn't he?
I was about to make the cracked joke.
Someone. I got in there first. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You diffused it.
I diffused the situation.
Well, I'm not gonna say where, but it's a shitty place in Strasbourg.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anyone wasn't sure, Thibaut here is actually from Strasbourg, which is in France. France. Very close to the border with Germany. Quite an important city. But okay, so tell us a little bit. You don't obviously have to name the place. Why was this experience so bad? What happened?
Everything just went south. Limiter kicking it all the time. Not good.
Right.
Not good.
Distorting everything.
Yeah, but that was a while ago, so I don't blame them. To be honest, it was just like the beginning.
Sound engineer didn't know.
It
wasn't. Okay. Well, that's if you ever turn up to a night and they don't have a sound engineer, you know you're in trouble. Yeah. Like that's always a bad.
No, that was not cool.
Oh shit! And then the crowd as well, maybe.
No, the crowd was okay. It's just like it's tough to get in the mood, play with the people, get everyone into the zone when the sound is like every 10 seconds kicking down because the limiter is going crazy.
Yeah. Just trying to think what my worst DJ experience is. I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't go down that. No, I don't go down that route. I don't want to
say a quick thanks to everyone booking me right now and allow me to play in your cities. I've had really good experience. So yeah, it's only that one, but. I just want to say out loud that many experiences I had were top notch and really, really fun. So yeah, thanks for putting your trust in me.
Big up to all the promoters out there. Big up to all the event organisers. You know, it's a hard job. It's a hard job, and you've got to be, you know, you got to be a bit of a nutter to want to put on an event, and so it's, you know, you got to, you know, a lot of people put in a lot of effort. So if you're a punter and you turn up at an event, don't argue about what the door price is. Just go in. You know, these guys are putting a lot of work. Go there and enjoy yourself. Have a good time. That's what I'm going to say. Someone says overview US tour, please. Yeah, I think one day we're going to be out in the US. Maybe we'll do it. Actually, well, I'm not going to. I'll say too much. I don't know. Like, Phil Geostatic asks, "What is your sources of creativity?" I mean, I'm not going to know. What's your? Go ahead. My sources of creativity. I just get really, really stoned. Just smoke lots and lots of. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. What is my sources of creativity? I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to know sometimes where your sources come from. I tend to find sometimes that, I don't know if you find it, like some of your best ideas kind of come when you're not thinking about them, if that makes sense. I don't know about you. Like I sometimes find like somewhere like, you know, like in like, you know, the typical one is like in the shower, should we say? I mean, I know that's me. But
you know, so more the idea come to you rather than the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, for me it's both. I'm thinking about it all the time, really. In the back of my mind, it's always processing stuff, you know. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just, I do that as a living now as well. So it's kind of a routine as well. I just do shit, and sometimes it works better than the other, you know. But I've got like, what gets me properly inspired, I would say, is just like beautiful moment with my friends on gigs, or just hanging with my friends for music, talking about music, you know, thinking about stuff, just like this kind of a brainstorming, you know. And yeah, just like sharing moments with your friends on gigs, on stage is just like massive bump of creativity for me.
Yeah, I definitely feel that, because I definitely feel like, for me this has been like my first proper gig, an event that I've personally like hosted since the COVID pandemic has kind of been through, and I certainly feel that way. I certainly feel like partly a sense of relief, or just a real buzz. Like because I love the whole sort of like hosting people and getting my friends together, and like you're saying, creating that moment. And I have felt, really kind of quite inspired the last few days. Like it's not, because sometimes when you can sit down to like try to be creative, or you've got to do it, sometimes you have to like force it out, and you're saying, sometimes it's easier than others. And the last few days I've really sort of felt like, just like, right, I'm in it, I'm enjoying it, and it's not a real struggle. So I guess it's like trying to make sure you have enough of those moments, and try to put yourself in those sort of situations where you allow you can have those sort of moments. Obviously it's been quite difficult with the fucking pandemic.
Of course.
How did you find the pandemic for creativity and inspiration?
Tough, man. Tough.
Yeah,
tough.
Because you made most of this EP through it, really.
Yeah. Almost.
No,
yeah,
you did.
All the tunes. Yeah. Well, it was tough because I was missing that thing, that just going at shows, seeing my friends, moving, just living, you know. So it was a different workflow, getting myself into the zone in a different way. But you learn from it. You push yourself, and as it says in the Love and Hate, you try not to become safe, and still pushing, looking for like that next thing you could do better.
Yeah. Which, like you're saying, you still can do. I guess it was a challenge for a lot of people. Yeah. To, like you're saying, like, where are you going to get your inspiration from, or again, that kind of where the days have kind of like melted into each other, and it did sort of felt quite pointless, because you were a bit like, why am I doing
making club music? There's no club.
Yeah. I feel like I like, because obviously, like, from a perspective of a label, like, we obviously released so much music through lockdown, and for a long time I wasn't that phased about it, and then I think where it kept on going on, it then started to become like the last sort of like 6 months especially of it were really, really hard, and I was really kind of yeah, I was a bit sad. We're putting out all this great music and there's no club shows to kind of like put them out at, but without getting too sad. But that's, but I think that's why it's been really nice timing with this release, is that we've been very lucky to obviously like have the shows back. These tracks have actually managed to kind of like make an impact on people in a live environment.
Yeah,
we've managed to do an EP launch party. Like, it does feel like the world is kind of coming back again.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels great.
It feels great. It feels good. It feels very good. So yeah, we hope that is where the sources, the creative sources come from. Colin Benson asks, what's the favourite song that you've produced?
Out of the EP?
I tell you what, we'll go. What's the favourite song that you produced out of the EP, and then what's the favourite song you've ever produced?
I can tell the second one.
You can't.
No.
Top 3.
No,
you can't even do that.
No, out of the EP, it's Love and Hate, no question.
Yeah, really. That's interesting.
Top 3.
Oh.
I can tell. I cannot tell the first one, but then I'm gonna say Run with Felix, and equally together, Ergo and Made of Glass. Really love these tunes.
There you go. There's Skylark's tips. Go check those out. So that's Made of Glass, Run,
Ergo,
and Ergo.
Yeah.
Which were some nice collabs there. Marcus asks, what does your vocal processing chain look like?
Not much. Compression, EQ, reverb.
There you go. Simple as. Simple answer. Simple answer right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Colin Benson asks, what's your favourite up-and-coming producer?
Wow, that's a tough one.
Oh, there you go.
Favorite up-and-comer? It's a close call. I don't want to say any winner, but it would be between Yano, Sakura, and William.
Okay. That doesn't. Yeah, I can see where like the sound of those guys. I can understand where.
But I gotta say, Envy, top notch as well. I don't want to get anyone sad. There's a lot of really good producers coming through now, and I'm really happy to see that. It's really good for drum and bass in general, so keep at it, guys. It's fucking good.
Keep at it. But there's Skylark's tips. Best newcomer 2020.
Me.
You. Yeah, actually, I think we will give a little bit of a plug. I mean, best newcomer. You want to give a little vote for Tebow? I think you could still justify it. I think
if you wanna go for it, but there's a lot of really good people. Obviously, Carfield, Caracal, killing it. Who can? Yeah, just you.
I was gonna say as well. You say Secula.
Mm-hmm. Is it Secula?
Is it Secula or is it? I say secular.
Secular, yeah. Fuck Dorian. I say whatever I want.
Fuck you, Dorian. Fuck you, Dorian. No. Is it? I Dorian.
Secular,
you have to clear that
Secula.
up. I'm pretty sure it's secular.
Yeah, secular sounds better.
Well, I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
Secular.
You'll tell us, Dorian.
You got to love it when you do have a good producer's name that you kind of like. It could be how's it said. It's your own interpretation. Although Dorian's probably the right one. Nigel asks, what keeps you motivated?
I love what I do. That's enough for me. I'm just grateful to be able to do that. And I'm passionate. So, obviously there's ups and downs. Sometimes it's hard, but I love what I do, so that's enough for me. I have the drive all the time. I
think you to be a full-time musician, or to you got to have such self-motivation to do it. Almost like a bit of a unnatural kind of
craziness.
A bit crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, you are a bit mad. I mean, you know, I'm insane as well, but I'm probably
we all are in the music industry, of course.
You have to be. But you know, like you're saying, you've got to have that kind of that real drive, and you don't know totally where it comes from sometimes. But I think you touched on it there. I think being grateful, I think that's a massive thing to keep you motivated. I also think like helping others as well. I think that's something else that can.
Yeah, there's simple things like having messages from guys saying, "Oh, this remade my day. This changed something for me." I mean, when I release my music, it's not my music anymore. It's yours. You know, people take it. That's true.
No, it's mine.
Nah.
It's overviews. It's not yours. It's mine. All right. You're not copyrighting any of that. No. I do you know what? That's really poetic. I really like that actually, because that's like that is a good way of looking. I mean, it is that thing, isn't it? Sound. Where does it exist? Like you can't. I mean, you can hold it obviously if you got a vinyl.
If you buy the vinyl.
If you go buy the vinyl, go on Bandcamp right now and go buy the vinyl. No, I like that. You know, it's but I think it's like that thing of like doing the simple things right. I think that is what can kind of keep you motivated and try to like almost, like I said, be grateful and try to sort of like step outside yourself and not put too much pressure on yourself. And you know, you've still got to deal with pressure, but you've got to like use that in a positive way, shall we say, to push you through. Or you know, it can be easy to get kind of, it said, demotivated and get think, why am I doing this? What's the point? And especially when especially that's the thing, especially when you're, I mean, that's the thing. I think even if you're a full-time musician, or if you're working, as well as being a full-time musician, like I don't think the grass is greener, if you know what I mean. Like it's not any easier. Like you still will struggle with the motivation, and you've still got to push yourself to keep on at it. And it can be even harder. I think it can be even harder when you haven't, say if you're not working like for years. I mean, you probably had a job as well. And then
I had during my studies for a bit.
Oh yeah, because you're right, you were at university. Doing that thing on the side, and I think sometimes because then you've got like that specific amount of time. Whereas then when you got like all the time, then that's where you gotta. That's where I think then you're saying about the routine and the discipline.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's where that comes in, and I'd say that would be the case of anyone that's trying to sort of make it, is to have that discipline and to really, you're the one that's gotta make it happen. Like, you've got to be realistic with what you want. If you really want it enough, you've got to be staying in at the weekends. You've got to be, maybe sort of saying, look, I can't tonight. I've really got to work on my project, even though, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for anyone else, and you've got to have that discipline, and that's what's going to like push you to get to that next level, I guess. Motivation with Peter Piper.
I like it.
Let's have a little look. What else we got? Sources usually come from Peter Piper's fridge. I don't know where we're going with that one, Adam, but I'll take it. I've got a good selection of sauces actually. I'm a condiment man. What's your favorite sauce?
It's
French mustard.
No, it's sauce bordelaise. It's made with red wine, and it's a reduction. So
this okay, right, okay. Yeah. So walk me through it. It's a reduction of red wine, or like
no, you would, for example, you use it on a steak. You would use the fond on the pan to like deglaze it, like get the flavor out of the pan.
Okay.
Just wash it and waste it.
Right.
You deglaze it either with chicken stock or brown stock. Reduce it with red wine, and you can get really, like in France. It's a job. In restaurants.
Wow, what a specialist guy that just does that.
It's called saucier.
A saucier?
Yeah.
Fuck off. You're kidding me.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking not, man.
That is the most French thing I've ever heard in my life.
And then you add like butter, obviously, to make it like an emulsion, and it's glossy, delicious, and Amazing, man.
Sorry, what's it called again?
Sauce bordelaise.
Sauce bordelaise. I mean, obviously I'm from the UK, so we're not quite as cultured within cuisine as the French, but yeah, okay.
It's delicious.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. It sounds good. I can't believe you actually, like, in a kitchen, you actually have a guy that just makes the sauces. That's incredible.
It's a serious job, man.
Serious
in
job.
France, we say that the sauce is where you see the cook. The talent of the cook is manifested on the sauce.
Yeah, really. There you go. Look, even more wisdoms. Big up to any chefs or cooks out there.
Yes,
it's a tough job. I was actually, if you can believe it, I actually was a cook once. I was the head cook of a kitchen. If you can believe that.
Yeah, but in the UK, come on.
Oh, It was a care home. It was a care home as well. It wasn't like.
Yeah, no, shout out to the cooks. I think cooking is kind of. You find in cooking what you find in music, which is why I really love cooking as well. I know quite a lot of producers that cook as well because it's the same method. You know, you do the same things. You hate the same kind of things. You see parallels between cookings and making music.
Well, I think it's like. Yeah, it's an art form. You know, you really can, really do some amazing things with food, and to get it tasting.
Shout out to, by the way, to a guy from my crew in Strasbourg that worked in fucking Michelin-star restaurant, and he's now doing music, man. He dropped it to fucking do music, man.
What producer? Where can we check him out?
LDST.
LDST.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually know LDST.
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah, really?
Yeah, he's from my crew in Strasbourg.
Big up to LDST. Yeah. I know. Well, I think he was actually signed up to the Patreon for a bit.
Yeah, he's on the Patreon on Overview. I know that. Shout out to Jérôme.
Big up to Jérôme. Actually, yeah, of course, man. Fucking hell. What? So he was a Michelin star chef.
No, he worked.
Right.
I'm not sure if he was a chef or not, but I know he worked on Michelin stars restaurants.
Right.
So
there you go.
That guy knows.
That guy knows how to fucking cook.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what. When I'm in Strasbourg, which will happen one day, LDST, you're coming to make us food.
No, I'll cook with him.
You'll cook with him, yeah?
Yeah, easy.
I look forward to that day. I've seen you in Ground doing some good food stuff because Ground loves his food as well.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Did you record it?
We did.
Where's that?
At some point, it might land on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, you did like a little cooking show or something, right?
No, it was I'm not gonna say too much about it. But
there you go. Look, there's a little bit of exclusive information right there. That's cool. I tell you what, we have thought about trying to do. I would like to do something with food and DJs. To be fair, we fucked it up. We should have done it with you. To be honest with you, we're thinking.
There's no kitchenware here. Where's the cutting board and the knife and the like?
Nah,
it's not even sharp, man. It's like I could go through like that.
Oh, man's powering my knives. I can't believe it. I'm getting absolutely rinsed live on the internet as always. Right? Let's be honest. I can't believe you just said I had a fucking shit knife. To be fair, you inspired me. I want to invest in some good knives because
invest on a whetstone.
A whetstone.
You could buy the best knife in the world. Eventually, it's gonna get dull, and you're gonna need to sharpen it. So what you need to do is keep your shit knife, buy a whetstone, practice sharpening it.
There you go. Look,
yep.
This man knows, and I have got no fucking idea. But I thought it could be a cool idea to like do some sort of like drum and bass related thing. Like, to like cook with people, get a producer to like make a meal or something.
We would need Mark Abis from Divided.
Yeah.
He's one of the most amazing home cook I know.
Yeah.
He makes the most delicious fucking food.
There you go. Anyone else in drum and bass you could shout out who knows how to make a good...
Well, Yellow and Casper make really
Yellow
good
and Casper
food.
do, yeah.
Obviously Ground. John Emmanuel makes good food. Felix makes some of the most fucking amazing Neapolitan pizza.
Yep. That's his speciality, right?
Oh yeah, he's really good at pizza.
Well, like proper like dough, like making it from scratch.
Makes everything from scratch, man. Really, really good.
We're getting shown up big. I mean, there's a running theme here that you're all European. Like I don't know there must be some good British producers. But you got
Serum seems to make some really good curries on Instagram. He's been showing stuff.
Right, he's been showing off. And obviously you got Survival as well, Steve Survival. Mm-hmm. He was actually on like one of the UK like cooking shows, Master Chef or something. Damn. So we got a few Brits. We got a few Brit cooks. Cool. We're bringing it back. Yeah, we just had a conversation there for about 15 minutes about food. Let's face it. As a Frenchman, you've joined the best D&B label in the UK at the moment. I didn't realise you'd join Hospital yet. Ah, man, there we go. We got a few questions to catch up on here. Sorry if we're now gassing and we got to keep up with the questions. How long did it take you to finish the EP? Did you recycle some material from the past?
I never recycle now because I don't use samples anymore. Really, I do everything from scratch most often. So, how long did it take? It's probably, I don't know anymore because I had to sit on the EP a little bit because we decided to release the EP with Felix.
Right.
It's about time we were on interview before, so it was finished by that time. But I think a few months. Yeah, to like have everything narrowed down to like the final track list and everything. Yeah, a few months.
And I think we.
But I sat on it for a year.
Yeah, because I think you sat on it for a while, and then even then, because obviously we had to submit for the vinyl as well.
Yeah,
definitely go check it out. Go buy it on Bandcamp. And obviously, I mean, we had to wait. Well, we've had to wait like 6 months to get that. So the whole process has taken a year and a half. At least,
a year and a half. But I didn't took that amount of time to wrap the tunes. If that's what you were wondering.
That is what they're wondering.
Yep.
Somewhat Frank Poms has asked, can you tell us about any of those hefty dubs from your Star Wars promo mix? Can we expect to hear any of those soon?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Spicy.
Well, first of all, there's, except for Love and Hate, that I never play live or mixes, and I never will. So sorry if you want me to play this tune on a gig, it's not gonna happen. The whole EP is on it. I played some dubs from Caracal and I, but it's only on the divided USB, which is sold out.
Oh,
so if you didn't grab it, I mean, it's gone.
He's actually very specifically asked 15 minutes 20 in the mix. Can you even remember that?
No, I think I know. Let me check it.
We're gonna check. We're gonna give you the answers here, Frank. We know that you're being an ID whore, but you know we'll let you have it. While we're 15:20 on the Star Wars mix. What is that tune? Frank has been wanting to know for months, and now is like finally the time to ask T-Bar. In the flesh, this is kind of in the flesh, you know.
Oh yeah, maybe this is getting released.
Oh, there you go. Maybe. There's the answer. Maybe.
Yeah.
We go back to cooking quick. He said, "What's your number one French dish that you recommend giving a good cook?"
Trying to make yourself or eating it.
Cooking. So actually, like a French dish to actually cook. What would you recommend? Maybe if you were a bit of a beginner, you know, not like
an easy one.
Know, easier, should we say? Because you know, I don't need to say like
tartiflette, especially now because it's cold and it's we call it comfort food in France when it's cold and rich.
What's the name of the dish called? Sorry,
tartiflette. TARTIFLETTE.
Okay, and what does it consist of?
So you take a dish like that. You put it like
we're back in the cooking, guys. Sorry.
You slice like thin pieces of potatoes. You lay them down.
Okay.
Then you put you guys would call it bacon, but it's not exactly bacon, but it's kind of bacon.
Okay. Thin meat, kind of.
Yeah,
right.
Cured meat.
More cured, yeah.
Pork, specifically. Sorry. Then you use that specific cheese from France, which is called reblochon, and it has to be that.
Oh, you just gotta love the French accent, really, don't you? It's just so, it's like liquid. It's like it just rolls.
And that's really good, and it's easy to make because all you have to do is slice the pork, slice the cheese, slice the potato,
right.
Put it in the oven. Forget about it. When it's crisp and melted and delicious, there you have it.
I think we might have to cook it before you leave. We could try.
If we find the cheese, I'll do it.
If we find the cheese,
yeah, I love it. Man. It's really good.
To be fair, we've got some pretty good cheese shops along this road.
That's where we go, man.
I reckon we can do it.
I'll tell you what, if we can make it, we post it on the overview Instagram.
Yes, we'll do it. Maybe I tell you what. If we find it, maybe we'll do. Well, I was gonna say we'll do a cooking video. But
No,
let's
no. Post on Instagram.
All right, so there you go. We may actually make what Thibaut has said. I think that it could be it would be good. We're back on the like this. We've got a while ago.
A lot of cooking show.
A lot of cooking. I mean, Yano said that his sauce would have been barbecue or soy sauce. I mean, you know, I rate those sauces, but you know,
simple but delicious as well.
Yeah, they do go with just about anything. You gotta love a good. Colin asked, we need another run of Skylark shirts. Yeah, we should have probably done some with this one, really.
Maybe.
Well, we kind of
we'll see.
I don't know whether we've missed the boat on that.
At some point there'll be more. I'm thinking about doing more merch, but I really want to come up with a great design and something more responsible for the environment as well.
Right. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Yeah, we personally like taken a little bit of a back step from some things because I don't know, we're just kind of like, I mean, to be fair, I actually think the Skylark shirt Skylark shirt was one of the best shirts we had. Someone's just said, where can I buy that duct tape phone holder? Oh, do you know what? I should have fucking I've missed the this is what I really should have done. Look, I've actually got and I wouldn't have never have fallen out. I've actually got bespoke. I don't know if you can see that, but I've actually got bespoke overview tape right here.
Yeah.
And instead I've used the basic. See, look, that would have worked even better.
Yeah. But good.
There you go. Marcus says, let's finally make a tune again.
Yes, definitely, Marcus, definitely.
Yeah, Marcus.
Shout out Wings, doing fucking amazing music as always.
Big up to Wings. Big up for Wings. It was his birthday yesterday. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Was
it the day before?
I forgot to say happy birthday. Happy birthday, mate.
Happy birthday, Marcus.
And shout out to the whole Music Squad gang.
Big up to Music Squad as always.
Best people around.
Best people around. And I saw Marcus had like a bit of a party as well. So I guess Marcus, you're pretty hungover right now. Someone said, now I need to buy that tape. This tape isn't actually technically for sale. I mean, I could actually sell you one if you wanted to message me. I probably 50 quid for the bespoke overview tape run. No, I don't know. You gotta like do little cool little things like that. Like when I do some more merch. Anyway, look, I think we've been chatting for a little while. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do like an hour. I think we're going to like sort of like wrap it up very soon. This has been fun. Though. So look, thank you very much for everyone that has tuned in today. Please do go and check the Love and Hate EP, which is out right now on Beatport and Spotify and Bandcamp and the website. You'll also be able to pre-order the vinyl, which is going to be delivered in December. Definitely go and check that out if you can. Really, really would recommend buying that. Please just support what you can. And my good friend, is there any like final words that you'd like to say? Anybody you'd like to shout out? Now's the opportunity.
Fuck Brexit.
Fuck Brexit. Ah, we didn't even start the Brexit conversation. Let's not start on that.
Yeah.
Let's not start on that. But in all seriousness, though, fuck Brexit. I fucking hate Brexit. But yeah, I'll put that. Any shout outs, any serious shout outs?
Shout out to my agent Thibaut. Agent/manager.
Shout out to Thibaut.
TNT.
Oh god.
Yes, man.
Yeah, big up to Thibaut.
And shout out to my patron as well. Like, without kidding, fucking Patreon has been amazing as always. You guys are crazy. And for the Patreon, I'll be giving one of my test press away. So yeah. That's gonna be happening either the next following weeks, let's say in November.
Okay.
For sure. But I'll be giving away probably both a actual vinyl product and the test press.
Oh, so that would be like a bit of a competition sort of thing.
Yeah, to the people who's been supported. Like you have a chance to get like your hands on it signed.
Yeah, I suppose probably should shout out that T-Boy here, Mr. Skylark, does have a Patreon that you can go sign up to. Which, well, you've got, because it's changing. Am I allowed to say?
It's in the process of changing. So
it's kind of changing hands. It has been the Caracol Project and Skylark Patreon, and it's now going to, well, they're going to split it into two, so they're both going to have their own Patreons. So yeah, keep an eye out for. You're going to be like doing a bit of a post. Like, is it like next week? You're going live with that. So keep a watch out for that.
And please subscribe to Felix's Patreon as well if you can. So
but obviously subscribe to Skylark's first. And if you got some money left over, then maybe. No, I'm joking. You know, both will be
support who you can, and yeah, big up to the patrons. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, big up to the Patreon crew. I'd say as well, big up to Chrysia, Lemedusa as well for the fantastic feature on Desire, which is also on the EP. Yeah. Really fantastic tune. Do I have anyone else that we need to big up for this? Big up to everyone supporting. Big up to everyone supporting the release. We've had some really, really great support. Drum Bass Arena, Skank and Bass, some of the other channels. And yeah, like I said, please go and like check it all out. I don't think we have too much more to say.
No, I think it's a wrap.
I think that's a wrap. I'm now gonna very awkwardly. You sign us out. I don't know.
You do it.
I'm gonna go over there. You gotta do something. Do something to end the show.
Bandcamp/overview/love and hate EP vinyl.
You can buy it. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. This has been the most professional sign out that you're gonna get today. You probably can't hear me. Let's bring it here. All right, guys. Big up. We'll be back. Hopefully we'll do one of these again very soon. I know this is a really awkward way to end this podcast, but I have no other option but to do this. Thank you very much. This has been Overviewed. We have been with Monsieur Skylark, and that's a wrap. Big up, shout out, inside every time. wait, I'm gonna like.
Oh my god, man.